literally like anointed by some as like the greatest living actor.
I'm so glad you said yes.
And I was like, oh my God, oh yeah, this is the thing she was telling me about.
Dylan has been doing this forever. I've been doing this for a while. And you have these wonderful, I love my job so much. I live, breathe, die acting. But when you have the experience of meeting someone from a job that is like a friend for life, that is so much more valuable than anything else. And you know, that was with this move, with the outfit, was Dylan was just like he's such an important person and friend in my life. And it's just exciting to get to like work with people you love. I just love Dylan as a friend and acting partner so much. And that experience was like, oh my God, how can we find a way to work together? And there was this crazy character in Not Okay that Dylan is so good in. I can't wait people to see, but yeah, it definitely was. It came because I loved Dylan so much. And I'm so glad you said yes.
It's funny, I remember you telling me like when that one came around, and I think at that point we had wrapped out. It had been like 4 or 5 months since we had wrapped on Outfit, but I remember then like Zoe telling me when we were talking one time and hanging out in London, I was like, what do you have? Do you have anything next? Like, and she was telling me about this cool thing that she was attached to for Searchlight, and it's really cool, young writer director, and then so when it came around, I was like, oh my God, oh yeah, this is the thing she was telling me about. You know, here we are just like, you know, acting with literally like anointed by some as like the greatest living actor, you know, and he's like a knighted, you know, West End legend, you know, and we're in London, you know, like a London-based crew, and you know, and so yeah, he's just like he is quite magical. He's infectious, and his childlike sort of imagination and desire to play, you know, he's just never lost any love for what we do. He's just so excited to be there every day and just get into it. He would never leave, you know, and that's just so fun. And yeah, he is distractingly good. It
was actually really hard at the beginning for me in rehearsal because he was so good. It actually took me out of the scene because I was so fascinated by him as an actor that I actually had a hard time at the beginning. He was so generous, he was so good, he was so compelling, he was so tapped in and like in the pocket that I had a hard time at first. Like it wasn't like, you know, you think you work with great actors, it's like easy, it makes it easy. And then eventually once I was able to like stop watching and start participating, it was the greatest gift I've ever had as an actor. But I was so fascinated by him. He's a fascinating person and actor, and there's the word that always like comes to mind when I think about him is magical. He's a very magical person. He's like from a different planet and he's so kind, he's so funny, he's so childlike. He has this childlike wonder and sensibility about him, a real curiosity, a humility. You know, he's everything that you imagine him to be and more, honestly, which is I should be the president of his fan club. I really should.